guys, it's me, Rebecca, with Bexa Boss Lady and Boss Lady Resale. I am coming to you today from my new little office that I have in our place. It is right before Christmas time at the end of the year of 2017, and I just realized I am almost at $20,000 earned on Poshmark. So I thought this would be a great time to go over kind of some of the 5 things that I think are lessons I've learned over the last 2.5 years of selling on the app, and things that I think are important for you to know if you're just getting started or trying to grow on there and earn more money. First of all, I love Poshmark. I know it has issues and, you know, people are really frustrated that sales are slow a little bit right now and the new algorithms are messing with everyone. So hang in there. All new changes take time to get adjusted, and we just have to learn what this new system or new algorithm loves and wants and try to move forward. So there's no sense in constantly complaining about it or saying we're going to close our closet, because really for me it's a great avenue of income as someone living with chronic illnesses, working for myself, being able to do it on a very flexible schedule. And so for me, I'm not really interested in closing down my closet just because we've hit a few bumps. But I will tell you that there are a few things that I've come to realize over the last, I don't know, year or so, more or less, as I'm listing more things. Right now I've got about, I don't know, I think 300 active listings and about 1,200 listings total. I'm almost at 900 items sold, and I think I've had maybe 3 returns approved in the last, out of all of those transactions. So one of the things, the first thing that I will tell you is people get really excited about host picks. And yeah, they're fun. You get a thing that has been picked by the party host and everyone floods your page with emojis central and they, you know, congratulations and blah, blah, blah. That's amazing, all right? Well, I want host picks to result in sales, and unfortunately they don't. I have yet to have an item that is picked as a host pick and actually sold in that party. And actually, I have items that have been picked as a Poshmark editor's pick, which gets shared to like millions of people on Poshmark, and it still hasn't sold. So don't get discouraged if you get a host pick and it doesn't sell, because that really, unfortunately, host picks don't really mean anything. And if I'm wrong, please comment below, let me know, but this has been just my experience on the app in the last couple years. Okay, the second thing is that clear descriptions, detailed descriptions, and clear photos are the key, the absolute key to preventing returns. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Returns are the cost of doing business, and unfortunately there are scammers in this world as well as every other industry I have worked in. There is no way to scam proof your business. If people want to scam you, they're going to try to scam you. Just like the woman that got caught who was returning fake bags to Nordstrom for like hundreds of thousands of dollars. People are going to try to return different size pants to you. They're going to damage your item and try to return it to you. It is what it is. However, there are things that you can do to prevent that stuff from happening in the front end of listing your item, such as taking really clear pictures. If you're not sure of what to take pictures of, I have another video on my channel that talks about all the photos that I take of each and every item, and writing really clear descriptions, which include measurements, sizes, materials, fabrics, anything that you could, any flaws, anything that you can possibly think of that you can fill in that description space, do it. It will definitely protect you in the long run. I can assure you that out of 900, almost 900 sales, and having less than 5 returns, I think I know a little bit something about this process. And I have fought several and won, and they've denied their earnings, however, what Poshmark calls it. So I can assure you that there are ways to protect yourself. The other thing that goes kind of along with this is make sure you're following the Poshmark rules. I'm a member of several Facebook groups that are for Poshmark, and it just blows my mind at the people who are like, well, I know we're supposed to do it this way, and Poshmark says we're supposed to do it this way, but I did it this way, and this isn't fair, or this is wrong, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I don't want to hear your complaints or your bitching and moaning about something not going your way when you're not following the rules. There's a reason that Poshmark and eBay and Etsy and all of these selling websites have their own rules. And if you follow them, you get protected. I just had a negative feedback removed on eBay, which you can do, by the way, which I'll do another video about another day. But you can get them removed if you follow the right procedures. Okay, number 3. Number 3 is there's a two-parter. One, the reviews really don't matter, but I feel like they're going to in the future. So right now you need a 4.5, I think, or above to be a Posh ambassador, which is fine. But I think that they're gonna start weighting it more heavily in the future. So it is important to maintain your seller rating and keep it as high as it can. Mine is a 4.9, and I can also tell you from experience in this and many years of getting reviews on Poshmark that I would say 95% of the reviews that are 3 stars or less, which I have a few of them, are from people brand new to the app that don't know how it works, that don't know what they're reviewing. They think they're reviewing the item. They think they're reviewing Poshmark. They think they're just reviewing their experience in general. So they don't really know what they're doing. I think I've had a 1-star review, 1 or 3-star review because the jeans didn't fit her. Okay, well, and Posh didn't allow returns. Okay, well, 1, I include all of the measurements. So if they didn't fit you, that's not my fault. And 2, I don't control Posh return policy. So if you bought something on Poshmark, you didn't know your size, you tried to return it, they said no, I don't think that that's reflective of me. So anyway, I'm not too worried about reviews. Don't get all crazy about a review if it's unwarranted. It's not gonna kill you. Now, if you continually get bad feedback or people are constantly saying that there's a funky smell to your items or there's pet hair on them, that you ship too late, all of those things can be constructive feedback that you might wanna think about for the future and moving along in your Poshmark business. Because I do really truly believe that those are going to be weighted in the future, and my personal opinion, and this is just my opinion, is that people with higher reviews are going to be shown more in the news feeds and in the parties and all of this stuff, and so it is important to maintain a high rating. Also, it's part of your closet brand. I want to maintain a high rating among all of my stores and eBay and Poshmark, and you know, it's not just because I want people to like me, I mean obviously, but it's because I want to provide that really nice high quality service that will allow people to, well, will make people want to come back and shop from me again and trust. They trust that they can get the item they see in my listing in the condition it was described and in a timely manner. So that is one of the main reasons that I focus on, you know, making sure that my reviews are good. Number 4, Poshmark has its flaws. Don't we all? I mean, we all have flaws, guys. And is it perfect? No. Is eBay perfect? No. Is Etsy perfect? No. Is Mercari perfect? No. None of these reselling websites are perfect. They all have their quirks. They all have their pros and cons. And that's why we sell on a lot of the platforms at one time. I mean, truly, I sell on Mercari because they only take 10% commission. I don't do a lot else on there because I don't really like their app. I don't like to search on their app and that kind of stuff. I won't shop there. However, on Poshmark, I like searching on there. I like their app. I like their format. Do I like that it takes 3 days for a buyer to accept and then, you know, then all of that stuff, or if it gets locked up in shipping? No. Do I like that there is no phone number for customer service? No, that's awful. Poshmark, if you're watching, get a freaking phone number for customer service because it is ridiculous that we have to wait 48 hours to get our stuff. And if you're upset about 20% on Poshmark, you guys, if you go to a brick and mortar consignment shop, they're gonna take 50% of your earnings, at least. I have been to places where they wanna take 50, 55%. Be grateful. Go to a Plato's Closet and try to trade your clothes in. Go to a Plato's Closet, drop your stuff up there and see how much money they're willing to give you for your items. You'll be super happy about Poshmark after that. So if you have things that you don't like about Poshmark, start exploring the other options. For instance, you think Poshmark shipping is too expensive. Go over to eBay and sell a pair of knee-high boots and sell them from New York to California and tell me how much you think shipping is. Because it's a lot. It's a lot. People pay $20 to have boots shipped on eBay that people pay $7 to have shipped on, less than $7 shipped on Poshmark. I mean, personally, eBay needs to get it together with the shipping, because how is it that all of these other reselling platforms have been able to negotiate lower rates with the post office and eBay has failed to do that? I don't know. Don't ask me, because I don't know. It's just frustrating. So I'm frustrated about the same things you are, but I make the best of it. I still make money doing it, and I move on to live another day. All right, number 5. Sharing is caring, but sharing your own closet makes you the money. So what I've learned is sharing your own closet, always, always, always first. Share it. Just share it. Share it to parties. Share it a couple times a day. If you have less than 100 items in your closet, it should take you no longer than like 5 minutes to share on your computer. The fastest way to share is on your computer, or to get a stylus with like an iPad, something like that, and share away. There's no reason you shouldn't be sharing your closet when you're, you know, on the toilet or waiting for your kid in your car at the carpool line, waiting for dinner to cook. You know, there are watching TV. I mean, come on. I mean, that's as mindless as you can get. You mean to tell me you can't share your Poshmark closet while you're sitting there and see if you can make some money while you're watching TV? I'd say that's a pretty good deal. So share your own stuff. I share my stuff to other people's stuff at like a 10-to-1 ratio. I know it's not very good, but I'm trying to share my stuff, and as I share mine, if you share a lot of mine, I do share back. However, I know a lot of you go on to my Poshmark and share my stuff, and you want me to share your stuff, and I wish I had time to go on and share all of your things, but unfortunately that's just not the case. And so no, please don't take it personally, like I don't like stuff in your closet. That's not the case. It's that I have a million other things to do, and I can share when I have time, and I do share. So if I share your stuff, know that you hit that magic sweet spot of me being on the computer at the time of a party, or you shared my stuff and I shared back. So I do try to reciprocate as much as I can, but if I shared everybody back that shared me, now that I'm, you know, approaching 50,000 followers, I would spend all day sharing other people's stuff. So bear with me. I try to do the best I can over there, and just know that sharing your own stuff is the key. So that's it. You know, it's been a wild ride. I spoke at PoshFest this year. I'm almost at $20,000 earned. I'm almost at 900. I have like 874 items that I've sold on Poshmark. And looking into 2018, I'm really excited about moving forward. I think that they're making some good changes in the app. It's taking a while for it to adjust, but I do believe that in the long run, it's going to be better for all of us sellers. So to all of my PFFs, thank you for watching. If you're just getting started, I have several other videos about Poshmark, just like the basics, how you get paid and all of that stuff. They're all in this YouTube channel. If you have any other ideas or comments, please list them below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my blog at bexabosslady.com. If you need anything like tools or resources, I have a reseller toolkit, and that link is in the description. So I will see you next time, and Happy New Year. Bye-bye.